Hello and welcome to this video about how you can create a Google Cloud assignment in Canvas. There are multiple steps to this process. First, we're going to make sure that we have a Google Doc that we can use for this cloud assignment. So let me just show you something that I quickly worked up simply for this presentation. So I'm going to jump over to my PD folder and my Career Magnets folder. You need to have some sort of a Google Doc that kids could use kind of like as a template kind of thing. So let me show you what I've kind of worked up just for an example. So I've got this right here, okay? I just kind of found this writing for whatchamacallit, excuse me, for some reason. Oh, this is the kind of the short story for Rikki Tikki Tavi. So I kind of put this at the top and then used a table in this Google Doc to put some questions here, and students can type their answers over here. So this is what I'm going to use for my cloud assignment. Just want you to kind of see my example. So what you do is you go to your class in Canvas. I'm going to use the Staff PLC page just because that's something that I'm a teacher in. So you can see here I've got this cloud assignment PD already created. I'm going to remove this cloud assignment because that's the one I did for the face-to-face presentation. So I'm going to add an assignment to this. So new assignment, I'm going to call this Cloud Assignment PD2 because I'm doing this for the video. So I'm going to add that. Here it is. I'm going to publish it, open it up to edit it. Then I'm going to scroll down. There's a lot of stuff I could do on this cloud assignment, but I just want you to kind of see how to make it a cloud assignment. First of all, you have to have here it has to be points. During our face-to-face training, Ashley Israel changed it to like not graded or something, and it takes away your options down here. So make sure that this is set to points, and then here for submission type, we're going to go to external tool. Now, before I actually do this part, I want to preface, if you use a rubric or if you like to moderate the assignment, you need to set both of those up before you link it with this external tool. So what you would do is, so what you could do, just so you kind of understand what I'm saying, we could say it's an online submission. We would, set everything else up, go down here and click save, and then go assign a rubric to it. And then we would come back to this part and change it over to external tool. Okay, so that's what that means. So that's only if you want to use a rubric or if you want to moderate. I'm not interested in either one of those, so I'm going to click find. It's going to open up the different tools I can load. I'm going to click Google Docs Cloud Assignment. It's going to open up my Google Drive. If this doesn't work right here, you probably haven't linked your Google Drive with your Canvas. You need to go back and do that. So I'm going to navigate to that same thing I had just a second ago. You could search up here, but I'm going to show you just, that you can easily navigate to it as well. This is literally your Google Drive, so everything kind of flows the same. Cloud assignment, and then here we go. Okay, so there's my cloud assignment. I click submit. It's going to pull back up this window, and I click select. All right. So there's my cloud assignment. I'm going to click save. And now I've got a cloud assignment. Okay. Now I'm looking at this from the teacher's perspective. Haley was nice enough to give me her username and password, so I'm going to jump over to her Canvas account. That is right here. I'm going to go down to Staff PLC. And then you see here, she's in this class as a student, so I want you to see what it looks like from the student standpoint. So I'm going to click this assignment. All right, it loads. She has, notice it's already called it copy of cloud assignment. So what it has done at this point is it has taken my cloud assignment, copied it to her Google Drive. So she has a copy of this in her Google Drive. And then also, when she submits, it's going to submit it to me. So she could go down here and type in gibberish. Okay. And then click submit. So she would answer the questions, click submit. I want you to see that it's in her drive. So I'm going to go to drive.google.com. Notice here it's under recent. Okay. If I wanted to find it literally, it'll create a folder in your Google Drive called Knox County Schools. Then it's got a folder for the class, and then it's got the cloud assignment names. Notice she's got two because she did this face-to-face with me, and then she did it, or then I'm doing it as her here. So it's also here under Quick Access. So I'm going to open it up. And then you can see literally it's a copy of what is sitting in Canvas. Okay. Now what's really cool is I can edit it here, and when I jump back over to Canvas, you see my edits. It's literally a just a view of what's in Google Drive. So when you edit it in this window, you're actually editing it in Google Drive. So that's kind of neat. But you need to be careful because students will go to Google Drive, change something, and then they'll think that they've updated the file, but they haven't. So I've made this change, but if I want my teacher to see this change, I need to hit submit again. Okay, so I'm going to hit submit a second time. Then I'm going to jump back over to my window, and I want you to see something. If I go to SpeedGrader, this is a pretty cool feature. You can see Haley's submission. Okay, she submitted this at September 8th at 8:46 p.m. Well, let's say that my deadline was 8:45, so I'm going to click this, go up to the 8:44 version that I submitted first, and you can see here this is what she submitted the first time. If she submitted this 5 times, I would have 5 different options right here. So I could go select the one that I want to see, and I could see either her most up-to-date, or I could see the one that was submitted before the deadline. Okay, so I can grade it, add comments, hit submit, and kind of start that back and forth feedback conversation. So that's how you do a cloud assignment, and that's what it looks like from both the student and the teacher point of view. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you might use this in your classroom. Thank you.